So here we are 1 month out from the release of The Delicate Art of Death, which will be my latest thriller in the Xavier Green thriller storyline. Although I will point out, the main character in this book is Stacy Martinez. So how did we get here? How did we get to The Delicate Art of Death? I think, in my opinion, it's a case of a character taking on a life of its own and getting a lot of support from the readers. See, when I did, Tears of the Dragon, that was very much a Xavier Green book. Xavier Green was the main character. Bill Logan was the supporting character, and Stacy Martinez was also a supporting character, but to a lesser extent. That was the original idea when I did the synopsis. When I actually started writing the book, I came to come up with this situation where toward the end of the book that Logan and Xavier are both mortally wounded, and Stacy was the one that ends up saving the day and getting them to safety. So after that book, I got a lot of feedback from people talking about how they loved Stacy. Stacy was their favorite character. She was awesome, and so I decided when I wrote the Osiris Initiative to write it more of an ensemble piece. Like, everybody got their own story. Logan got his own story. Stacy got her own story. And once again, Stacy ends up being the one that kind of, saves the day. Again, spoiler if you haven't read that book. But Stacy comes in a big way toward the end of that book. I'll just put it that way. And so she did her thing. So here we are with The Delicate Art of Death. I decided to do this story because I felt like it needed to be told. I felt like it would be a fun story. And I felt like it's so this story, The Delicate Art of Death, and The Musician's Daughter, which is a freebie on my website, are both sort of side stories to the main story, but they both take place around the same time, which is between the next to the last and last chapter of the Osiris Initiative. And so Delicate Art of Death is going to catch us up with Stacy and where she's at and how she's dealing with the larger world that she's in, and her mental and physical scars too. There's also a lot of mystery afoot, a lot of shady goings on, and a lot of mystery. And there's also, there's also people trying to kill Stacy because it's one of my books, so what would you expect? But anyway, so it's coming up in about a month, and it's sort of the precursor to the next step in the Tears of the Dragon series, and I hope you guys all dig it. So we'll talk more soon.